Morning everyone, it's Christmas Eve! You will notice this framing is quite familiar when it comes to me talking about the fact that I'm currently working, and today is no exception. I'm still working today. It's Christmas Eve, so my office shuts, well, in theory shuts at 1 o'clock. So I'll be working until then, and then the rest of the day is free. Absolutely no idea what we're going to do because we're obviously still in tier 4, but I've made an effort. I've actually dressed as if I were going to the newsroom for a change, because you know, leggings are good, but sometimes they don't make you feel too good about yourself. So today, no leggings, no cozy jumper. Today is a business dress, and I put on makeup, I've done my hair up in the best way I can, and now I'm enjoying a cup of English tea, which I normally don't drink, but sounds good for this morning. And Andrew's been a kind soul and gone to the bakery, well, to the local coffee place, and bought me a pan of chocolat. So I'm enjoying this. I've just joined the meeting has finished. I'm now probably going to have to write something, but I thought I'd say hello. The mood is okay. It's not the best, but you know what? We're healthy, we're fine. We're lucky enough to have some gifts under the tree, even though the rest of the gifts have been, you know, they couldn't leave Italy because of the new strand of coronavirus and the postal service not accepting parcels. It's okay. It's fine. Moving forward. And yeah, I'll catch you later. I've actually just messaged my two best friends in Italy. We've been friends since we were, I think, with one of them since I was 2.5 and she was 3, and with the other one since we were 5. Basically we've been friends all our lives, and I think we're going to manage to have a Skype session and sort of wish each other a Merry Christmas. Usually on the 24th we have breakfast together, but this year we're not in the same place, so it's not happening. It's the second time I filmed this segment, so I don't know how emotional I'm going to get this time. The reason why you're not going to see the first time I filmed is because I've realised I was just editing right there. It turns out my microphone was not plugged, so it's got a little cable. One goes behind the mic and one goes into the camera. The one into the camera was plugged in, the other one was just, you know, sort of like touching but not going in. So we're filming this again because I'm not going to let this Vlogmas slip in front of my eyes like this. To summarize what I said before, thank you so much for sticking by. If you watched every episode of Vlogmas, or if you watched just a couple, or if you watched just this one, thank you, because it means a lot. I am really grateful for the time that you dedicated to this channel and to getting to know me, and hopefully you'll stick by for the new videos that I'll film in the new year. As you know, my full bookshelf is sort of in the name. We talk about books, we talk about writing sometimes, and we talk about, you know, what it feels like to live in London sometimes. I have in front of me a book that is really dear to me. I'm not going to show it just yet, but I picked it up this morning because it's quite fitting, you will see. And I thought of there is 2 little letters written inside. The people who gifted the book to me, and this book was gifted to me between, I can't exactly remember, between 15 to 11 years ago. The people who gifted me this book are no longer part of my life. That is not because they're dead, they are alive and well and very happy. We were friends, we just went separate ways for various reasons. But one thing that it made me think about is how things end. How for the past 24 days I've been filming my days and uploading and sharing them with you, strangers on the internet. And despite this year was a really tough year for many of us, a lot of you might have lost somebody because of COVID or because of other reasons. I myself found myself entering 2020, still grieving the loss of my granddad. And it was a big tough process of self-discovery and understanding that it's okay to feel a bit shit sometimes. And I think also this newfound kindness towards ourselves that I hope some people have practiced during the pandemic and are still trying to incorporate in their lives, taught me that we should be proud of some things that we do. In my case, seeing that this is the last video of Vlogmas that I'm filming for this year, I'm extremely proud of myself for being able to do this. There is quite a lot happening in my personal life at the moment. There is quite a lot going on with work. As you know, I work full-time, so it wasn't easy to always find something to talk about or to show to the camera every day, especially on a year where I cannot just simply say, oh, after work I'll go to cinema or go ice skating. So I'm proud I managed to do this, and I hope it sort of kept some people company, because one of the reasons why I enjoy watching Vlogmas so much and why I wanted to take part is because it helps me sort of become part of a reality that is not my own, and allows me to broaden my horizons and sort of get to know somebody just from what I see on screen. Obviously that's not the entire reality, it's just a tiny little part of what's portrayed on screen. I also know that I've shared quite a lot about grief and sadness on this channel. I've opened up about mental health, I've opened up about the fact that it's important to recognize when you're feeling sad and sort of embrace that emotion in order to move on. So I hope that was also appreciated. And since I've shared happy feelings and bad feelings on this channel, I want to sort of wrap this up by saying, again, a big thank you to everyone who has spent even just a few minutes of their life watching these videos. It means a lot. But also I would like to leave everyone with a little message of hope. And now we go back to the book that I was talking about. The book that I was talking about is this special edition of A Christmas Carol by Charles Dickens. As I said, this was a gift. It was a birthday and Christmas gift combined, because as you know, my birthday is just a few days before Christmas, and it has the English text with the Italian translation up front. It's quite a nice little edition, the illustrations are really pretty. And yeah, I just thought, instead of blabbing until this video ends, I'll leave you with the words of Charles Dickens. There is the final passage of this book, and then I'm sure I'm not spoiling anything for anyone. You've either seen a play or you've seen the Muppets Christmas Carol, you know how it ends. But I thought these words are quite important, especially on a year like this, where I hope we've understood what the real important things are in life and what makes us happy. And also that kindness is a really important thing to have towards ourselves and towards others. So here we go. Scrooge was better than his word. He did it all, and infinitely more. And to Tiny Tim, who did not die, he was a second father. He became as good a friend, as good a master, and as good a man as the good old city knew, or any other good old city, town, or borough in the good old world. Some people laughed to see the alteration in him, but he let them laugh, and little heeded them. For he was wise enough to know that nothing ever happened on this globe for good, at which some people did not have their fill of laughter in the outset. And knowing that such as this would be blind anyway, he thought it quite as well that they should wrinkle up their eyes in grins, as they have malady in less attractive forms. His own heart laughed, and that was quite enough for him. He had no further intercourse with spirits, but lived upon the total abstinence principle ever afterwards, and it was always said of him that he knew how to keep Christmas well, if any man alive possessed the knowledge. May that be truly said of us, and all of us. And so, as Tiny Tim observed, God bless us, everyone. Thank you for watching. Goodbye, and happy holidays if you celebrate.